This segment of Delmarva Live is brought to you by State Farm Insurance.
You know, everybody's got a time, everybody's got a day when it's, you know, it's gonna be over. You know, but you leave your mark just by being the person you are while you're here and then setting your family up and for the future. My father passed a month after I was drafted, almost a month to the day, so you can imagine I'm at the height. You know what I mean? I finally made it, and then one call, boom, it's done.
An emotional story from professional football player Rob Sims, who is bringing to the forefront something many people just don't even think about. Setting up a financial foundation for the ones that you love in the event that something should happen to you. It's called life insurance.
And a new survey from State Farm shows how Americans look at life insurance in terms of a meal. 34% of Americans say life insurance is like the main course of a meal. It's essential to their financial plan and they couldn't do without it. 18% think life insurance is like dessert. They might be able to squeeze it in later on, but right now it's a luxury they can't afford. And 16% view life insurance like an appetizer. It's important when they're getting started, and it's one of the first things they should have. 8% say life insurance is like a vegetable side dish. They know they should have it, but pass. The remaining 24% say none of the above.
So, where do you stand in that meal? Maybe you don't know where to start, or you really just don't know what life insurance is all about or what it covers.
Well, today we clear up the confusion. State Farm Insurance agent Eric James of Delmar is here to help. Eric, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, big question, why is life insurance important?
Life insurance is the first step in any financial plan. Purchasing life insurance early for one locks in a premium at a lower price, and it guarantees your insurability. In essence, what that means is not everybody can get life insurance. I personally can no longer purchase life insurance because of a medical condition that I have. You wouldn't know it from the outside, but so going ahead and getting that taken care of is extremely important.
Okay. What kind of expenses can it cover?
Life insurance will cover everything from funeral expenses. It will cover financing and education, settling estate taxes, and even some people want to contribute to charity, or some people actually leave it to pets.
Yeah.
Okay.
And replacing income, replacing employer benefits.
Exactly.
A lot of stuff that we probably don't think about that our family needs if something should happen to us.
That's correct.
Okay, so with life insurance, there's also something called living benefits. What is that?
Living benefits is a part of a permanent life insurance plan. It's the cash value that accrues over time. And those benefits can be used for things such as college education for your children, a down payment on a home, things of that nature.
Okay, help me out here just a little bit. I've heard the terms term and permanent. What's the difference between the two?
The easiest way of describing the two is term insurance is the equivalent of renting your home. So you would lease it for a year. At the end of that term, the landlord would come and offer you a new lease at a higher premium. Okay. Whereas if you buy permanent insurance, it's a little bit more expensive up front, but every year you accrued equity in that policy.
Okay. So who should consider getting a life insurance policy?
In my opinion, everybody. Single parents should definitely get life insurance. Unmarried couples, because they could have joint debt. Right. Stay-at-home spouses, especially stay-at-home spouses, the value of a stay-at-home mom is very important, or father.
Empty nesters.
Empty nesters or retirees, because especially if they're married, they could be dependent on one's retirement income for both of them to live. Right. So if they lose that, it could be huge.
Okay, so you got a bunch of different kinds of people, I guess you'd say. Is there any way to figure out what would be the right amount of life insurance for you?
Yes, you can go to statefarm.com, and we have a calculator that you can use to figure out your exact amount that you would need and the type of insurance that would be the appropriate one. Or you can go to the statefarm.com app on your Android or Apple device, and it could also do the same thing.
And it'll lead you through answer this, answer this.
Correct.
This tells you this.
It looks very simple, and it's cute,
it really
too.
Does.
All right, Eric, thank you so much.
Thank
Good
you for
information.
Thank you.
And if you would like to read more from State Farm about life insurance, or for a link to the life insurance calculator, go to WBOC.com and click on our picture at the top of the page.